Hello and welcome to the WebDevPy channel, and in this tutorial we are going to create this awesome JavaScript slider using jQuery plugin Owl Carousel 2, so it's full responsive. And let's get started. I have already connected fonts Montserrat, style CSS file and scripts.js file, and to use the Owl Carousel plugin we need to install it. I will use the Node Package Manager. And after installing, we need to connect Owl Carousel min CSS file, Owl theme default min CSS, also jQuery min.js, and Owl Carousel min.js. So I'm connecting plugin files from Node modules folder directly. Once we have connected the plugin, we can start layouting. So I will create firstly section with ID pricing, heading H1 pricing plans. And to initialize our Owl Carousel plugin, we need to create div block with class Owl Carousel. I will add Owl theme to define all styles. Inside Owl Carousel, I will create block with cart class, and inside this block we will have a heading, a div block with price, and a button, div with class cart price. And I use subtag to display the symbol above the normal line. In span element we will have number of price, and in subtag we will have the text $10 per month. And third element will be button with text try for free and class btn. And I will create 5 cards in total. I will just copy information and paste another text. And to make our Owl Carousel work, we need to call it using jQuery. So I will use function. And once page is loaded, we can call Owl Carousel method. So Owl Carousel plugin has such parameters. The first that I will use is items. Items used to display the number of blocks. And once we displayed blocks and made Owl Carousel work, let's stylize. I will set default styles to body document. I will use Montserrat fonts for text. And for pricing section, I will set padding top 100 pixels. I will set for heading font size 36 pixels, color white, and text align center. Also, I will set for headings and button text transform uppercase. The H3 heading we will have inside the card, so it displays the plan, but let's stylize it later. Also, I will set to slider margin top 30 pixels. And on the next step, let's stylize cards. The background will be white, margin 15 pixels. I will set also paddings to each card, border radius will be 5 pixels. I will also set small box shadow to each card with aquamarine color and text align center. And after we stylized our card so it looks much better, I will stylize this block with price per month. So I want it to be display flex, justify content center, a little padding. And in the bottom of this block I will set a small line. And for span element with number I will set a font size 38 pixels, font weight 800, so it will be extra bold. Also a little padding and light height 36 pixels. In our sub element we have in place, we just need to stylize the block with mount. I will set a flex end so it will be appeared below. And once we have stylized the block for price, I will add styles to the H3 heading. I will set margin top 0 and 10 pixels to the bottom, also font size 24 pixels and font weight 600. On the next step, let's stylize the buttons. So the button will have width 100%, color white, font size 16 pixels, margin top 20 pixels, padding 10 pixels, a little box shadow. Without borders and cursor pointer as always. Also I will add hover effect to the button. When we hover on the button the background will be changed, color will be dark and a little box shadow. And we have just stylized hover effects for the button. Also we can add styles to these dots under the slider. So for now they have a default color. Default color is white for active dot and a gray color for not active dot. So I will add different background for each dot. Also I will add important rule to override the default styles of the theme. So now dots have the same dark background, but we need to also add the active class. This is the result. We have stylized the cards, we have stylized the carousel, also dots, and on the last step I will set necessary options to the Owl Carousel. So instead of setting items, we can set the responsive items, and they will be responsive dependent on size of the screen. So for mobile version I will set items 1. For screens with 600 pixels and more I will set items 3. For 1000 pixels and more I will set items 4. And for 1200 pixels I will set items 5. And as you can see, our JS slider is fully responsive. Also I will set the loop option, because right now if we try to go to the end, the slider ends on the VIP card. But if we set the loop to the true, our slider will be infinite. Also I will set fade out effect. Also I will set autoplay option to true. And additional parameters for autoplay is autoplay timeout and autoplay hover pause. Autoplay timeout helps us to change the speed. And now our speed works correctly, so we have set to 700, we can also try 200, but it's very quickly. Also our hover on pause works well. When we stop hovering right away, it continues autoplay option. Also Owl Carousel plugin has such option as now, so we can set it to true. Also we need to display it using CSS. And we can scroll slider using navigation arrows, so you can use it and stylize it per your needs. But I will not use it as we have already added the autoplay option. So thank you guys for watching, I hope this tutorial was very interesting and we have built an awesome JavaScript slider. Please subscribe, all code is in the GitHub repository, and see you in next tutorials.